Hi, this is Nick here from OnlyFabs. It's been a while, but for good reason. Being AFK for a bit doesn't matter as much as you would expect it does. You haven't lost interest in the game is not dead, it's just life gets in the way. This really doesn't matter. This set didn't have me hyped at first, just because I love playing these cards. Oh, wait. I love playing these cards. My wizards. Thanks, Joost. And this set didn't have any wizards. I kind of only like Kasaya's warrior because of its distinct playstyle. And is Flesh and Blood then dead for me? No, I've moved my interest elsewhere, and I'm just waiting for the right events to happen or the right people to entice me to play the game. Now, this has happened for Outsiders, and I must say it was a wonderful day. Even though I drew my game, I lost the game, I lost another game, and I won a game. Um, I enjoyed it. Sealed limited, and I don't know if everybody knows this, but seal pool you get six boosters, and you have to build your deck. So the variety of a booster in power level can be really large. And even if you have the right combination of cards. So I had like I'll mention this later on. Yeah, I'll move that later on. But the variety of these cards can be, of the card pool, can be really big, and mostly that's a turn off. But for pre-release event, love it. And that's my first impression of the limited format of Outsiders. I really liked it. Now, why did I like it? Not just because you had two new heroes with Azani and Arcanine, which is practically new hero with regard to the other hero's ability. It had this variety for each class. And now I didn't see any Katsus today, and maybe I would have had a Katsu deck, and I just chickened out. If I would have had a couple of more non-attack actions or attack actions with Go again, I would have run Riptide instead of Azalea. Now I ran Azalea just because I thought I had some more action going on there, on-hit arrows. There's a reason why I had two losses. But I did enjoy that you had so much more variation and choice. And now the last time what I said from what's the set called? The previous set that you could draft with Fire and Icelander. What I really enjoyed was the token, and that I really wanted to see something for Icelander that said just like a blue Bower or something. But what they now did is they had some fixing just because of the variety in heroes. Now, if I had a ton of blue cards, then and not so much hero cards, I would have probably played Penji. And this was my first pick, but I chickened out. I said, I don't know, I had 5 arrows. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I'll go as Ali. And I had some cute tricks with knowing what would be on top due to Ravenous Rebel. And that fantastic little card, not Seeker Horizon, not you, no. Inertia Trap, no, not you. Also nice card, but Come to Fight, no, that's not the card that I went to mention. And I should have put it here on the screen, but it's not a hero in my deck. Well, it's a 0-cost card, and it allows you to look at the target player top card, so target player. So it took me, or target hero, so it took me until second round to figure out that it would probably, as Azalea, be better to look at the top card. And I'm really rambling, but the fact that there are more options to look at the top card made Azalea for me the pick. But I didn't have those big dominate areas as often as I would have. So I probably would have made to have more cards in that milieu. I first had a Benji deck, but the red cards were iffy, and I didn't have enough Surging Strike or Head Jabs in just one Watermake. So these are the first part combo cards. But there were a ton of cards with Go again, so I probably shouldn't have chickened out, but who knows. But the point I'm trying to make is that it was the variety. I had so much more choice from my perspective than what I had previously, that I just enjoyed it by a larger amount. And somebody mentioned that he was kind of afraid that the Kodachi would be overpowered, but there were a decent amount of zero cost cards, but not so much that you were being overloaded by Kodachi attack. So that was good. So what I did for my pool, and I don't know if this is the best idea, but it has some solid logic behind it. So I checked my red cards, what red cards from Majestics were the best in my pool. Then I counted my stealth cards, and then I counted my zero cost blue cards and yellow cards. And what I didn't mention here is in the video, but I should mention here is you should count the cards with go again in Ranger and generic. Because that really looks like a Riptide pool, and free reload of Riptide is pretty good, because now those arrows, which always had the bow tax of +1, now suddenly cost 0. Oh my god. Will Ranger actually be playable? Who knows? But am I hyped for Outsiders? Yes. Will I play Draft and Sealed? Yes. Next week Saturday, so maybe if I have some cool impressions or some thoughts to give to the audience, then I'll definitely make another video. Thanks for subscribing and checking me out.